Let me know if there's sound. There was no sound at the very beginning. No video, that's not good. Okay, there's the sound. So what's up, guys? I'm sorry, I'm new to the live streaming, so you're gonna have to bear through the technical difficulties here. But if you caught the gist of the thumbnail there, I got a new driver today. Kind of in a disappointing fashion, I went out and played 9 holes after work, and when I got home after playing, I found the new box outside on the doorstep. So it was bittersweet. But what's happening? No sound. Steven, is there still no sound? I don't know. Seems like there's some people getting sound, so it's like we got it. Yeah, I was trying to use an onboard mic. This little devil right here is actually the reason I can't do many course vlogs, because in order to get good sound off these phones outside, you do need an external. So I plug this in the power jack there, and it usually drains my battery pretty quickly. Mace, there's no sound. Guy is trolling. Over and out. Richard, we'll see you later. So, how's it going? I just want to make sure before I get too deep that the sound, okay, sound is a go. All right, so I'm not going to worry about the technical side of it anymore. You guys know why we're all here, and it's because of this dude right here. This is my, well, hopefully, my new Callaway Customs Epic driver. I got it custom designed. I got a little paint job on it. Perhaps you saw the video on there. Even though it was kind of a goof, I really was designing that driver, and this is what I made. Special thanks to Chad Coleman. He's the social media guy there at Callaway, and he actually does a great job of helping spread the word about Fried Eggs Golf, and he's the one that actually hooked this driver up and got it to me in a timely fashion. It feels like one driver, so I don't think Quentin's is in here. I hope it's just mine. I seriously haven't opened it, so if this is just Quentin's driver in here, there will be some pots breaking. I'll smash this ivy pot behind me. So the moment of truth, look, we got 79 people here. What are the specs? I'll get into the specs because in all honesty, I kind of forgot them. So I'm gonna open it up and I'll go through those as we do. Hope it's not broke. Now the box seems to be fairly rigid. I don't see any major kinks or anything like that, so we should be good to go. I thought Harry Arnett sent you one. He probably gave the go-ahead to send this one out. So I think we could thank Harry as well. Get rid of the boogie. I don't see a boogie. I think I'm all right. Dimples Fear, you're trolling me right now. 917 is better. Wife let you? Yeah, she let me. My wife let me. Who said that? Sam? Yeah, Sam. Wife let me for sure. For some reason, you guys know how to keep the messages up here? They keep disappearing as maybe it's just as you guys write them, but I'm kind of falling behind. It's a booby trap from Bob Parsons. Tyler says it's a booby trap from Bob Parsons. I don't think I'm going to be getting any PXG clubs anytime soon. The only defect with the Epic has been the top part of the ferrule breaks almost everyone. I haven't had any issues with that as far as I'm coming back. Open the box, all right, dude, I'm sorry. I was trying to wait for, an audience here. I gave like 2-minute heads up on this video, so we'll go ahead and get right into it then for those of you dedicated followers. All right, moment of truth. I really have not opened this yet, so I don't know what's inside. It could just be like a box of confetti. They would do that to me. I could see that happening. It is mine. Yeah. Let's see if I can get this. So this is how it comes packaged. You have a nice customs head cover there. I don't know if you can see that very well. I'm not sure what's in there. I'm gonna have to open that up here in a second. Looks like they got the spec sheet right here built out. So before I pull the driver out, I'll kind of go over what I got built to. I did have some custom work done to it because I am not a standard guy. Wait a second. There's 2 drivers on this order. One is mine and one is Quentin's, but it looks like Quentin's is back ordered. This is definitely my driver. Okay, so the specs I got on my driver, I just got the Rogue Silver in there. I felt like I had that in my fairway wood. I liked the way that it performed. I didn't do anything too crazy custom-wise, except I had it actually shortened to 44 inches, where my last driver was 44.5, but I still kind of choked up on it, so that's what I kept it at. I hate that these messages aren't staying up. Show all messages. Quentin screwed again. Hey, Quinn got a free driver, and he was not in that the Epic Customs video, so he's lucky to even be getting one. Excuse me. All right, here's the driver itself. Like I said, you have the Aldala. I got the Rogue Silver, and it is the 60X, so it's a lightweight X Flex. It's the same. It's literally the same shaft I have on my fairway wood. I just put the black and red multi-compound on it there. Standard size, label up. I'm not too particular when it comes to the grip. But I do like the head cover though. That's a pretty sweet head cover. Can you get Callaway to send you a pack of razor blades? Dude, I know. I'll talk about this here in a second. Quinn gets bullied. Quentin does not get bullied. But Quentin he contributes so little to this channel, and when he does work with me with videos, it's excruciating because I just have to like yell at him the whole time because he's a poor listener, and we have to do so many takes because he's just such a bad actor. Just kidding. Okay, Quentin does deserve it. He helps me out a ton, and he'll be getting his driver soon, but it is back ordered. Okay, sweet head cover there. Moment of truth. Yeah, that's nice. So I'm a pretty boring guy when it comes to the paint jobs on stuff. I don't really like a lot of flair. I'm more of a black, like all black kind of guy when it comes to the driver head, and that's pretty much exactly what I did with this. Jeez, Pete, that rubber band does not want to come off. So you can see on the bottom there, and I'm sorry it's going to be inverted because of the way that the camera works on these phones, but you can see that I blacked out the whole bottom and toe portion of the club. It's all blacked out, and then I just put the red kind of candy stripes there on the bottom. So it's just black and red. But the thing that you will know, to those who are observant, is that you see two weights on the bottom of this. And a lot of times on Epics, you'll just see, like when you buy them at the shop, you'll see one weight. This isn't something that I requested. This is what Callaway does anytime that you order a driver. I want to say it's under or more than a ½ inch short. Don't quote me on that. It's either a ½ inch or an inch short. Anytime you take it shorter than standard length by more, I think an inch. I don't know. You can look it up. They'll actually put two weights in there. So as opposed to putting one, I think it's like a 12-gram weight, they put two weights in there, and that's just to counteract the swing weight. So that way you're not swinging something that's, you know, super light, and you don't feel the head at all. So I'm actually really excited about, you know, having these dual weight option. I think you can request this, but it's not something that comes stock that way. But I love the top of this because if you remember, the standard Epic has a almost like green stripes there. These are like painted gray and silver. Oh, it's so clean. It looks so good, and I'm so excited to hit it. I'm so bummed I didn't get to take this out to the course today because I actually got to play. But my wife's out of town, so I can play golf as much as I want for the next couple of days. Randy, you're guilty conscious saying I need to give this driver to my dad for Father's Day. I would never let Scuba Steve hit this driver because he would hit it and then he would pretend that it's what he needs. And like that's like the setup that he needs. He's like, oh, I kind of like that X Flex. I should probably hit that. Did you ever try the TaylorMade M2 driver? I did, Peyton. I tried the TaylorMade M2, and that was second next to this as far as I liked the performance, the way it felt. But this was definitely a little bit more, something I was a little more comfortable with because I'd played it before. Did you pay for it, or was it given to you? Who gave it to you? Well, I think Callaway gave it to me. But when I do videos and stuff like that, like I don't get endorsements, I don't get paid to do content, but a lot of times manufacturers will send me stuff because they know that if they send me things, a lot of times they'll get featured in videos. But Callaway, when I made that U-Design video, it was not with the, you know, as far as, I didn't have a driver made up at that point, but after I made that video, they appreciated what I did, and they asked me what my specs were, and then surprised me with this driver on my doorstep. So I'm thankful for that, so thank you, Callaway. Why did you choose the regular? Oh, why did I choose the regular over the Sub-Zero? That's a great question. If you guys have ever watched any like my videos where I hit my own driver, you'll notice that my spin rate's pretty scary low. I play the Alpha now, and I actually play it with the weight all the way at the bottom. That way I get more spin on the, or I'm sorry, on the top. It's flip-flopped. The center of gravity's high on that, so I produce very little spin with my driver. And when I hit that Sub-Zero, it was like 1400 spin rate, and that's too low for me. And I actually like this one because I hit it a little bit straighter. I didn't lose any distance, and all the numbers were very nice. So This is very cool. I'm like genuinely excited because, as I stated, I hadn't opened the box before. I waited for the majority of you anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I got the driver. And you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about in particular? Something back for your efforts. Yeah, it's nice to get something back for the work I put in. Compare the new driver to the old. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this driver next to my new one. I've kind of hit demos next to it. I'll probably make a video in the future of comparing these two to make sure that I'm gonna put this in the bag for a legitimate reason, not just because it's dead sexy. Don't leave any sky marks. I'll try not to. Keep the channel rocking, Eric. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Canadian Golf handicap. What's my handicap? Right now it's probably like a 5. It's not fantastic. I need to establish one, that way I can better communicate that with you guys, because I get asked that question a lot. Jack, my thoughts on the Epic irons. They're expensive. We have them in at the shop. I got all my demos in, and I've hit them a couple of times. I hit the Pro version, hit the standard version. They're very long. I'm not sure as far as numbers wise. I haven't done a lot of in-depth research with them, but they are very, very long. But they're also very expensive, so that's up to you. What do you think about Mr. 2000 subs? Well, Troy, yeah, that's a good point. Rick Shields today hit 200,000 subscribers, which is an amazing feat. It's really unfathomable for me right now from where I sit, because that's a lot more videos to make for me to reach that mark. So congratulations to him, and you know, that guy is one of the hardest working guys on YouTube, so definitely deserves it. Did you find yourself easily bought? Yes, I'm a sellout through and through. Does Ace live with you? Yes, and he is not coming out. I promise you that. Not today, anyway. Maybe in a future live stream. Thanks, David. Appreciate it. Which Callaway model would you say the Epic Hybrid is most like? That's a great question, Ben Hogan's Blades, because I actually hit the Hybrid, and I would say it's probably most like, I mean, it's kind of a transition between, I think, like the XR and like the old X Hot. I mean, it's kind of a blend between the two. It looks very clean from the top line, and it hits well. Ace is a sellout. Glenn, what's up, man? Yeah, Finch, Peter Finch, also, I don't want to forget him. He hit 100,000 subscribers. That's congratulations to him. Those guys are just killing it right now. Ace would hit the Epic. I think Ace would hit the M1. He'd hit the M1 440. That's without a doubt. Ace is a chump. Dimpled Sphere, we'll see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. What do you think about open face drivers if you hook the ball? Open face drivers, it depends, because if it's like a push draw, then an open face driver is not really, I don't think it's gonna help you any. It's kind of hard to combat hooks and fades with opening and closing the face of clubs, because a lot of times you can correct that with swing path or just getting the club face square at impact. Favorite manufacturer of all time? I don't know. I'll have to think on that one. I'm not sure. What 3 and 5 wood setup are, or actually, you know what? Favorite of all time manufacturer? Ping, because they took me to the Masters. 3 wood, 5 wood setup are you going with now? My 3 wood is not going to change. That is one of my favorite clubs in my bag to hit. It's last year's M1. Once again with that Rogue Silver. And if anybody just showed up, there's the driver. In case you missed the unboxing, the Epic. It's so sexy, I can't stop smiling at it. Where's my wife? That's none of your business. No, she's out of town with the family. They had a wedding out of the state. So I'm free man for 6 days. So I think I've got like 5 hours of sleep in the last 2 nights, because it's nonstop party for me. What is the best driver of all time? Great Big Bertha? I think that one was pretty epic. Tiger colors, yeah. I've always been a Tiger fan, and that's probably no coincidence. What's the most forgiving low spinning driver? Lucas Wright. This one. In all honesty, I mean, I don't know if you set that question up purposely, but this is a low spinning head. Even though it's not the Sub-Zero version, this is still very low spinning, and it's also quite forgiving. You get, you know, a decent amount of MOI. M2 is also a good one. I don't want to undersell that. TX or TP5X is the money with new driver. Wait, is money with the new driver? I am going to try the TP5X with this driver in combination because I think that could be a killer setup as well. Cats do your homework. I don't know what that means, Travis or Tucker. Any new bag recommendations? I can't discourage you from a Ping Hoofer. I think that's a great carry bag if you're going to be riding. You can't really go wrong with any Ping bag. Titleist makes some good bags on Mountain. Ogio, they have some good stuff as well. Thoughts on Tiger? Another time. I'm still haven't recovered from that. Music video soon. It's funny that you asked that, Gabriel, because I stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning writing a new song. I can't tell you what it's for yet, though, because it's kind of a surprise. Hopefully, it's a good surprise, but I haven't really got clearance yet on this product that I'm singing about, so I want to make sure that I have that product before I kind of make the video on it, because it'd be pointless to sing a song about a product that I don't have. So we'll see. Do you water the plant? I didn't even know there was a plant there. No, I replace that every day. Any music recommendation? Band song? Yes. Travis, Raider. Any music recommendations? Band that I recommend, besides my brother's Desert Train, because they supply me with all the music for my channel, Iration. If you haven't heard of the band Iration, you should check them out. They are humongous golf fans. They're from the West Coast. They play kind of, I want to say like easy listening, kind of just smooth, chill music. I mean, it's just like, it's great stuff. Iration, check them out. If you could have one golfer's attributes, what would it be? I would have Ben Crenshaw's putting. Why was Byron demoted on fried eggs? Oh, Brian, he wasn't demoted. You want to know what happened? Is the dude quit Bobix. He no longer works at the retail store that I work at, and he's now a fireman, which I can't even say anything bad about because I commend him for that. He's always wanted to be a fireman, and now he is, so he's living his dream, but no longer is he going to be on the channel, at least not as frequently as he was. Favorite grip on the market? I think this is still one of the best grips out there. It's not really the best selling grip anymore, but this is one of my favorite. I also like the Golf Pride 2G Tour Wrap. That's kind of boring, but I like it. It's good still. Randy, you're killing it. Thank you, Brandon. We'll leave it at that. What's your favorite set of irons? Well, I think my irons that I'm playing now, the MP15s, they're still in the bag, so they're my favorite at the moment. Have you tried the new TaylorMade TP5? I have. Go look at my channel. I actually did a hard-boiled, I can't remember my own episodes, hard-boiled episode on it, and I kind of give you a little breakdown. That Big Bertha looks like, yeah, I love the way Titleist clubs look. I've always loved the way that they look, and I've always liked their color scheme, so I've always been attracted to them, but I've never really liked them as far as a company is concerned. Chad, what's up, bro? How's it going? When's the next golf shop video? I wish there was one every day. I wish I could make a golf shop episode every day, but unfortunately, those are the hardest ones to make because they take the most effort as far as writing a script, preparing it. You have shot lists, you have to, edit it a little more closely. So those are the videos that I wish I could make every single day, but unfortunately, they're also the most time consuming. But, there'll be one coming down the road, I'm sure. What inspired the boot in the Callaway Chrome Soft video? Frank wants to know. That's a funny story. I'm glad you asked. That is actually a real life pitch that I made to my boss one time, just as a joke. But the idea was to set up a boot and kick people in the face as they walked through the door. But it wasn't a boot originally. It was actually a box of Pro V1s that was supposed to hit them in the face. And then the Chrome Softs would say, "I would never hurt you." But he kind of wrote that one off fairly quickly. Did you see the fake Scotty versus real Scotty on My Spy? I did, Paul. I saw that, and it doesn't surprise me because putters specifically, there's not, I mean, they're solid block of metal, so there's not a whole lot of, you wouldn't feel that much of a difference when it comes to the technology, because when you have these, you have different materials and they're combined together in a very specific way. But when you're talking about a milled putter, if you mill it out of like, a certain type of steel as opposed to like, zinc or something like that, it's still metal and it could feel close enough, but it was kind of shocking, but wow, that's disappointing for Titleist, for them if they want to sell $400 putters anymore. Do I like the Pixies? They're all right. Shop vid. Think some Persimmons grandpa steps. You guys love the driver fight videos. I feel like I should make more driver like clubs fighting each other, because it seems like that's what you guys like to see. I'll tell you who doesn't like to see that is TaylorMade. They did not appreciate my video of the drivers fighting. Harry, what are you saying to me? What did you say? Nice chatting back with you, bro. Me myself, custom Epic for them 700-yard drives. Whoop whoop. Yeah, definitely do. What's in your bag? Well, I've done a what's in the bag in the past, and right now there's some changes to be made. So after I do some extensive testing, I'll do a new what's in the bag for 2017, let you guys know what's in there. Vincent, what's up from Scotland? Dude, you're up late, man. Thank you for hanging out with me. Crossfield is #1 teaching online. I can't argue with that. The guy's very dedicated to what he does. Who do I pick for the British Open? Isn't it a little soon for that? I don't know. I can't even. I have to start thinking about the U.S. Opens. Who's going to win that? But I'll get back to you on that. Can you give us insight to Aces What's in the Bag? I should do an Aces What's in the Bag and just be like all 2 irons. I feel like. Since I have a new driver, does Scuba Steve have a new hand-me-down driver? You guys don't understand my dad. Like, he seems like this, this goofy, funny guy. But he'll grab my X-Flex Alpha with 8 degrees of loft on it, and he'll swing it 75 miles an hour, and he'll hit it one time and be like, oh, this thing's the best driver. I hit this really well. But he doesn't need it. He needs his 12-degree G30. He hits it very well, so he doesn't need to even think about another driver right now. Scotland. Ross, what's up? Are you from Scotland? Hello from the UK. Man, I can't believe you guys are still up. It's got to be super late there. Pete for the British. That could happen. The Open, yes. It's not the British Open, it's the Open. Very, very... I can't... So there are right now 108 of you watching. Say my name! Ooh, I don't know how to say it. Do you have stock shafts? Do you have stock shafts in your wedges? You know what? I think I do. I think I just have the wedge flex shafts in there. I don't think I actually put the X1s in there at the time when I got them. But I could be lying to you because I can't remember. Go watch my What's in the Bag. Past Randy would know. Michael, I'm glad to see the U.S. There's people from the U.S. watching as well. Chris, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Have you tried Epic irons? I hit them a couple times. I'll probably do some kind of video on them. I'm not sure if they're going to be a review or anything, or maybe a golf shop video, but I have hit them. They are very long. What's the story with the plant? This plant's name, I don't have a story. It's just sitting in the background. I thought that aesthetically it would be nice to see that as opposed to just like a plain white backdrop. So it adds a little bit of an environment. I keep touching the screen, but I feel like I can't, the messages keep disappearing unless I do. Can you make a wedge video tied to wedgies? Of course. Do you think it is safe to bring back your killer mustache? It's getting there because I very seldomly grow all this out without taking, at least a couple days to just, showcase this baby right here. But when I do, I typically make a video. That way I don't waste the effort because my wife does hate it. Hello from New Zealand. Is that right? Cam, what's up? How are you doing? Do some putter reviews. Okay. I could maybe try that, give it a go. We'll see how. I'm not sure how, but I'll try. Paul, you laugh every time you see PXG now? Good, you should. Who would you back to make the Open, Rick or Pete? I don't know. I think that they both have very separate qualities as golfers that both make them a prime candidate to qualify. I think that Pete has the consistency, but I think that Rick could play the better round. So if he got hot at the right time, I think that he could make something happen. But Pete, have you guys seen Pete's swing? I think Pete has one of the best swings on as far as golf YouTubers are concerned. I think he has a really nice swing. Sam, it's 2 a.m. there. Go to bed, man. You can just watch this tomorrow. I talked you up to the local ping rep this week. Rod, well, I appreciate you doing that. Why not a course vlog grudge match between Ace and Quentin? That could get messy real quick. 12 degree. 12 degree, yeah. My dad plays at 12 degree. How old is Scuba Steve? I think he just turned 59. Yeah, so he's still a pretty young guy. He's got a lot of spark left in him. But he's 59, but he plays golf like he's 75. Did you get the driver from S-Mart? Patton, you're a funny man. Unfortunately, with the customs, I couldn't get it laser etched because on my last one it said boomstick because I'm a huge fan of Army of Darkness. Holy cow! We're closing in on 26 minutes. I feel like we can probably wrap this thing up, but it was fun hanging out with you guys. Any chance of getting a course vlog with Rick and P? I would love to. I want to get those guys to Beverly's Hills, my dad's course, and I'd love for them to come over and play because they're on a quest for a hole-in-one. I feel like a 9-hole par 3 course would be the perfect place to try to execute that. So if you guys can, please go to Rick and Pete's channel and tell them to come to Beverly's Hills because that's where the hole-in-ones happen. It's guaranteed. If you come, you get a hole-in-one. My brother has a question. What? I'm not sure what you mean, Quinn. Thought it was a PXG for a second. No, it's not a PXG driver. I don't think that PXG... I'm very surprised I haven't got like a phone call or I haven't been hacked or something by his GoDaddy companions. No, I did not custom order these 2 sliding weights. I know I keep flashing this. I realize people that weren't here at the beginning. Anytime you get a driver shortened, and I got this 1.5 inches under standard, so it's at 44 inches, they actually have to add another weight in there. They give you 2 smaller weights that weigh slightly more than the 1 weight that's in there. And the reason they do that is to counteract the loss of swing weight, so it feels a little better. Where did the name Beverly come from? Andrew, go watch the video about us making the golf course because I named it Beverly's Hills because my grandma's name is Beverly and she actually owns the property that sits up on the hill behind that green and there are hills back there, so Beverly's Hills. And plus it's a play on words because obviously everyone knows what Beverly Hills is. I don't know if they tipped the shaft to make up for the extra weight added to the head. That's a great question. I'm going to hit it and see how the configurations work out. Baby weights. Yes, I like it. What's a good driver for a junior? Ping. They make some excellent equipment for junior golfers, and it's actually specifically engineered for junior slower club head speeds, help them get the ball up in the air, get more distance, so check those out. Troy, is it possible for a driver to be put on a 3-wood shaft? You can, as long as the tip diameter matches, but a lot of times when you get the club to be that short, if you're not doing something to counteract it in the head, sometimes you can mess up the swing weight and it can feel a little funky. Sam, see you later, man. Troy, yeah, thank you for your response. How many weights would Ace add to his Epic driver? Also, is Quentin's custom driver pink? I don't know. I wish that, I don't know how many weights Ace would add, but Quentin's driver is not pink. I believe he ordered it. I have his specs right here, but I did not get his in yet because it's back ordered. It's blue and white. I don't know. I can't remember the combination of where it's blue and white, but he got a little more colorful. Have you ever played with 3 lefties? No. Claire Underwood is dead to me. Oh, hey, Indiana. What is it? India Man. It's all blacked out. It's blacked out, and I got red pinstripes here on the bottom for those of you who haven't seen it yet. So, oh, you know what? I never opened this. Waited 30 minutes. So we'll end it with this. This is, thank you. And then a wrench. Kind of a letdown. Sorry about that. It was very anticlimactic. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm sorry if you're watching this video after I've shot this live, but those of you who tuned in, I appreciate it. It was fun, and it's a very long video, so I'm gonna kind of end it up or close it down now. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at talking and reading at the same time. Do you do iron fittings for Mizuno? Yeah, we do. We have a pretty extensive Mizuno fitting cart, so if you want to stop in, absolutely, come in and we'll eat out in. Feel like I'm unwanted. Milk Dud, you're not unwanted. I'm sorry if you just joined, but I've been on this stream for 30 minutes now, and I feel like I'm just milking it right now. Brandon hooked the Sub-Zero. He had better luck with the M2. I like the M2. I thought that was a good driver. See you guys. See you, Chris. Troy, take it easy. Take it out of the wrap. It might say custom. What might say custom? The wrench? You think the wrench says custom on it? Don't party too hard. No promises. No, this is standard wrench. Bummer. You got me excited there, dang it. Good fun. Yeah, hey, thanks guys for hanging out. Hey, if you have any suggestions, if you're watching this video after it's already posted, for other live streams, because I don't want to just come on here and do Q&As all the time. I feel like that can get a little redundant. Let me know in the comment section what I should do in the future for these live streams, because I think they should be special, like this, like unboxing a new driver. That was kind of exciting because I was pumped to share this with you, and I didn't want to go through the hassle of, you know, making a video and editing it and uploading it. Just kind of wanted to share it live. So bye from Norfolk, UK. Hey, thanks guys for staying up. Golfaholics, love you too. I want to play golf with you guys, so let's do that sometime. Add more live vids. Hey, I'd love to, man. This is the best thing ever because I don't have to edit this video. I just hit upload and it's done. And that's the best video you can make. Let's make it happen. Hey, you know where to find me. Long BF Golf, I'm not going to read that, but that made me laugh. You caught me off guard there. New Zealand, hello. How's it going? I'm gonna do my impersonation of Rick and Peter right now. Guys, I only got 51 likes. Let's get those likes up. How was that? Was that good? Thoughts on Touche Golf, Mike? Dude, Touche, they're great. Eric's a great guy. He does great work down there, and he's one of the nicest people that you could ever talk to. So I'm not gonna discourage you at all against Touche Golf because even though they're our direct competition, he's awesome, great guy. Oh my gosh, I stayed on 3 more minutes. You want to see Golfaholics and Ace play around. Why do you guys want to see Ace play golf so much? He's annoying. I'm Milk Dud's brother. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I guess I'm learning some family tree stuff now. Easton, what's up from Canada? Take your shirt off. I'm not going to take my shirt off, but thank you. I mean, I'm flattered that you would want me to. I've never played golf anywhere outside of the United States. It's depressing, I know, but it's very true. Keep shirt on. Gavin, I agree. I'm going to keep my shirt on. Go Warriors. I don't know. I'm a Midwest guy. I got to root for the Cavs. I mean, I don't have to, but I can't root for the Warriors. Quinn, that's great to know, man. Does my wife play golf? She does recreationally. She'll come out and she actually likes to just drive me around while my daughter and I play, or we go out and she'll hit range balls with us sometimes. So I've not played in Myrtle Beach, I don't think. Quinn, I know Milk the I know he's your brother. How far am I from Chicago? 3 hours. What's my favorite course? Golfaholics. My favorite course is the favorite one that I played was I played the Pete Dye course in French Lick, Indiana, and it's just called the Pete Dye course. It's insane. It's way over the top, but it was amazing. How far am I from Guatemala? I don't know. Far? Who would you ditch Quentin for and why? A trained monkey. I'm gonna stop reading Quinn's because he's disrupting my flow. Alright guys, it's winding down. I've stayed way past my welcome. I'm milking it now. I'm completely milking it. So thanks for watching as always. I'm not going to tell you to subscribe because you wouldn't be here if you weren't a subscriber. So I appreciate everything you guys do for the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like I said, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you'd like to do for future live streams. And I will see you guys later. This was a blast. I actually enjoyed this a lot. But maybe it's because it was all about me. That's probably why. Alright, we'll see you guys later. Peace. How do you finish this?